You see a warrior. The sun bronze giant looks as if his corded muscles were carved out of granite. Beneath a mane of black hair, his smoldering blue eyes pierce into you. I'm Krom, the head warrior of this tribe. Who are you and what brings you here? I'm Lucha. I'm on a holy quest to save my village, Aurora, from certain destruction. Leave me alone, Bootski. These voices are amazing. Aurora, yes, one of the northern tribes, but what of this certain destruction you speak of? Warriors. Your village is well fortified by a large canyon, is it not? Surely you can defend against enemy of tribes or raiders. Warriors. It's not an outside force that threatens us. My tribe is dying from within. We've suffered a terrible drought, and it seems my village is doomed to wither and die unless I can find the holy Gek in time. A Garden of Eden creation kit. I've read of them in the old texts, my warriors. It's unfortunate that your tribe has fallen on hard times, but it's foolish to place your hope on finding some magical artifact from before the Great Silence. Are you sure your tribe didn't send you to a fool's errand simply to be rid of you? Warriors! Of course not. I successfully conquered the Temple of Trials and earned the holy respectful title of the Chosen One. That's why I've been given the quest, because I've proved myself to be the most qualified. Now, what have you read of the Gek? He dismissively shrugs his mighty shoulders. Just another of the old ones, lazy scientific baubles meant to replace the tired and true method of the man tailing against the unforgiven earth. Forging his own existence through sweat and blood. If you truly believe there is such a device is your only hope, then I suggest you seek out the old one's underground vaults. I've traveled far and wide. I killed intergalactic warriors through a plane that I put into a nosedive. And Hogan, you're on that plane. But I've never found one myself. But then, I wasn't exactly looking. My village elder is certain that finding the Gek is the best chance we've got. That's what I've been tasked with, so that's what I intend to do. Anyway, thanks for your tip, warrior. You're a stubborn one. By the gods, I think I could get to you like you, my warriors. He grins and slaps you on the back with a hand that seems capable of crushing boulders. While you're here, perhaps you could assist us with a thing or two. What do you say? Sure, I suppose I could help you for a bit before I go. What would you like me to do? He looks you over, seeming to consider something for a moment. I'm to meet with one of them damn civilized traders soon. A pudgy one. Someone who is not blessed with the genetics of the warriors. Who I trust about as much as a starving rat scorpion. He's not wrong just yet, but I've got a feeling about our next meeting. Why's that? My vocal cords are bleeding. How does the warrior speak like this for so long? When last we spoke, he boasted he'd be bringing me something truly miraculous, and that it'd be wise to haul all the golden gecko hides I could carry to the meet. I don't know what his miracle item is, but it's likely some civilized trinket that he'll hope I'll be good enough to pay for more than it's worth. That's why I'd like you to make the trade. Why me? Time out! Yes, I didn't know this guy would have 800 lines of dialogue. Because you're my kin, a fellow warrior as they call it. Yet, I can tell you've had recent experiences with the civilized world. If he tries to pull something, you'd be more likely to spot it than me. Besides, I've got a good feeling. Alright then, let's do this. Oh crap, we're going there now? As you and Krom approach the meeting site, you're greeted by a chubby merchant with an eye patch and a small entourage of bodyguards. Though the merchant is sweating profusely, he appears downright cheerful. After the merchant gives Krom an enthusiastic greeting, he turns to you and looks you over. Though his grin never flatters, his probing eye betrays a hint of suspicion. It's Mad-Eye Moody from Harry Potter. Krom here says, I'm to do business with you today. He shrugs. Folks call me One-Eyed Roy, but I can't for the life of me figure out why. He laughs heartily at his joke. What's your name, friend? Lucha. Now let's get this underway. He grins. His grin falters slightly and nods. Alright, down to business then. Tell me, friend, have you ever heard of a little item called a stim pack? As he dramatically speaks the last word, he produces a stim pack from his coat pocket and holds it up like a wondrous artifact. Yeah, actually, they're pretty common. He chuckles nervously. I wouldn't say they're common, but they're certainly coveted by us civilized folk. He looks at Krom. And for good reason. You see, these little guys contain magical healing powers that will astound and amaze you. By the way, Coco is... well, he thinks he's Irish. He's not really Irish. Of course, words mean nothing without proof. So allow me to show you the wonders of the stim pack in action. This should be interesting. Let's see it. He grins at you and Krom, then turns to one of the bodyguards. Warren, come give me a hand. The guard frowns but does as he's told. Roy quickly takes out a knife and slashes it across the top of Warren's arm. Warren winces with pain, but does not cry out. Roy grins at you. As you can see, Warren's got quite a nasty gash there. I assure you, friends, the cut and Warren's pain are quite genuine. You can see this is no trick blade. He hands the knife to Krom, who hardly glances at it before nodding and handing it back. But now look, he injects the stim pack into Warren's arm. Almost instantly the bleeding stops. Roy uses a dirty rag to mop away most of the blood, revealing a gash that nearly healed. I know about stim packs. Now just imagine the advantage having a stim pack would give you over your rival tribes. And unlike that healing powder your fellas like to brew up, the stim pack does not cause drowsiness. In fact, this little wonder is complete. This is an Irish accent. This is vintage, 100% accurate Irish accent. Without. This is based on Roy Keane and Niall Quinn. Without side effects. But I know that you're thinking there must be cost a fortune, right? Now it's Jamaican. Wrong, because I like you, and I'm practically giving them away for nothing. Practically giving them away? How much are you asking? I'll give you this entire crate full of them. That's 50 stim packs. And all I ask in return is a measly 20 golden gecko pelts. You just can't beat a deal like that. He's right. That's a good deal. We'll offer you 10 golden gecko skins. No, I don't. That's a good deal, alright. Too good. What's the catch? No catch, me friend. I simply already have all the stim packs I need. He's Irish Jamaican. You know, these are the wastelands, man. Cultures come together and make beautiful people. He's Irish Jamaican.
I can't expect your tribe, skilled hunters though I'm sure you are, to have 100 golden gecko pelts hanging around.
And now he's Scottish.
So I'm making a more reasonable offer. That's why it's such a
Good deal. Before we agree to anything, I'd like to have a look at the rest of the goods. His eyes narrow slightly, then he grins.
Oh, to be sure, They're in this crate next to me.
Yeah, the leprechauns. They've been to the hood, they've been in space, now they're in the wastelands. This is gonna turn into a fight. I feel like I should save. Is this crate gonna explode in my face? After giving the crate a brief look over, you determine that there's about 50 stim packs in it, just like the merchant said. Examine them further. After examining them closely, you detect nothing unusual about the stim packs. Uh-oh. I feel bad now. Maybe my perception isn't high enough for it. It's only fair. Kingston! Kingston! That's his new name.
Ah, to be sure. A chubby merchant with an eye patch. Alright, if you're done messing around, let's get this show on the road. I'm a busy man.
Alright. We'll accept the deal. Roy's face lightens up.
Excellent choice, friend. That's a deal then.
The items are quickly exchanged, then Roy hastens off to his next stop. If we've been swindled. Uh-oh. Krom examines. Krom examines one of the tribe's newly acquired stim packs. These should prove to be quite useful. He brings the stim pack to his nose, sniffs and frowns. He squirts a little of the crimson fluid into his hand and tentatively tastes it. Curse the gods! They're filled with Brahmin blood! Holy crap, I might have to end the Ultimate Warrior voice. Bye. That one-eyed bastard fucked us over. Right now, he's probably having a good laugh. Yeah, the Ultimate Warrior's over. Sorry about that, I had no idea they were fake. If I ever see that cheating dog again, I'll take great pleasure in cleaving his ugly skull. I'm gonna have to take a break for water, I think. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some vials of Brahmin blood to dispose of. And also, I need to scrape my vocal cords. And I've turned into Christian Bale Batman. Perhaps that shaman would have some use for it. Alright, I'll be right back, I'm getting a drink.